Right, ladies and gentlemen, we are ready to move on once again with K1 action over 3-minute rounds of action as sponsored by Direct Electrics. Would you welcome first into the blue corner, representing Elite Southport, Didzis, Musilis. And would you welcome his opponent into the red corner, representing the Red Dragons, Kieran, Pert.
So we're back with K1 action, this time over three-minute rounds, and in the blue corner, Didzis Musilis from Elite Southport, and in the red, Kieran Pert from the Red Dragons. And there's a distinct advantage there in height, as you can see, for Musilis. And there looks a weight difference as well. We were talking earlier, George, weren't we, about the way you can cut weight. Well, you look at the two men there, they do look in different weight categories.
Yeah, they do. Musilis is much the bigger man, but as we've seen also, that doesn't necessarily mean anything.
Well, he came out fast there with fast hands, looking to upset the rhythm of Kieran Pert.
Fighting 3-3, so we can expect very well conditioned athletes in this one.
Well, it's a very fast pace there, and you saw Pert there using the left and right and then chopping with the right leg, blocks the right high point kick, which Musilis found easily, but luckily Pert was aware of it. And George, they called what we call planting their feet early. They really are going for the heavy shot straight away here.
Yeah, Pert seems to be in control though. He's really pushing forward, he's throwing the knees, and he's looking powerful with the kicks as well. He's going underneath Musilis. As Musilis tries to block the kick, he's going underneath to catch the other leg.
And actually in the middle of that exchange, he looked to his corner as they were giving him instructions. Fatal thing to do.
That is usually the first sign of a fighter not being in there, you know.
Well, Pert took the support leg there, George, superbly, and as you said, he's taken control early of this fight, really.
The smaller man,
close.
Yeah, the smaller man is being much more accurate. He's punching and he's landing. It's the leg kicks. It's the leg kicks that are setting up everything else, I think.
That's right, and he's very accurate. He's very controlled, and again, taking that support leg, he's got his hands high, which he needs it because Musilis has got that high point round kick, but it's not landing cleanly. And the clean work that is landing is from Kieran Pert in that red corner. And again, Pert keeping his man. A good stiff jab though from Musilis this time as he settles into it. Pert skips out of range this time though.
Yeah, Pert seems he's at home in there, the same as all the Red Dragons. The Red Dragons bring it.
Sweet left hook there as well from Pert in that exchange. Oh, taking the support leg almost, and Pert pushing forward once more.
That wasn't even on the fly, that was on the knee. That must have hurt. Bit of a low knee there, but good to see him changing it up and getting in close and showing what he can do.
So the difference here though in this fight is it's 3-minute rounds. It makes all the difference with a 2-minute sprint to that 3 minutes to really get into it. And Musilis has had his moments, George, but Pert has dominated the way the fight's been fought, hasn't he?
Yeah, without a doubt, being the shorter man, it's once again that the age-old thing that we've been speaking about all night, whether styles make fights. And of course, if Musilis uses his range perfectly, like we have seen earlier in the night, then it can be very effective. But if not, as we've seen there, Pert can take advantage. Yeah, Pert, it keeps switching it up. He's not leaving it as a one-dimensional fighter as we've seen before. He's doing what is needed to be done to win. And I'm pretty sure that no matter who was in front of him, he would use the correct technique and correct tactics to win the fight.
Yes, looking to get inside again, chopping on that leg. And chops again at the support leg as he steps in, works the body now, looking for the knee in the clinch.
The ref splits them apart. Remember, it's a K1 fight.
That's right, professional K1. We've got the no shin guards, we've got the 3-minute rounds, and these two men do look classy professionals.
And as we mentioned earlier, Glory is very much a viable option for these guys fighting.
Oh, beautiful technique there, George. Suddenly Pert came to life. Up and down there, and as you said, Glory is the carrot almost for these professionals now.
Yeah, and when you're putting in performances like that body shot he just threw, the straight to the solar plexus, they finish people.
Well, for the first time, Musilis got through the guard of Pert. It didn't land cleanly, but it's still there as a warning. But Pert again chopping away at his man. And getting in close. And you heard them say B first. There's that body shot, varying it up again. Musilis, the jumping knee, doesn't work. And exchange low kicks.
Pert looks the fresher man.
But you saw there, Musilis is still dangerous with that right hand. He's hard and heavy.
Without doubt, but Pert took him out there with that leg kick.
Yes, it's beautifully timed.
I think Musilis might be carrying a slight knee injury on that left leg, because Pert has really been punishing that leg.
And he goes for it again, but this is hotting up here in the second round. Musilis playing his part in an excellent fight, and there's the right hand danger from him.
Both fighters are throwing combos. When they throw, they're not just throwing one. They're throwing punches in bunches and finishing it off with a kick. But that's the way it should be done.
But for me, the judges will see the power and the technique and timing of Pert's kicks that take Musilis off balance when he lands them there.
Yeah, without doubt, Pert is definitely ahead, whether it be first round or this round. I don't think there's any way that the judges can see it any other way. He's dominating the fight no matter where it goes, whether it be in the clinch, whether it be at long range. His leg kicks are really determining how this fight goes. Yeah,
taking the support leg as well. Oh, beautiful right hand over the top, short and chopping. And suddenly Musilis tucks up. He felt that.
I'd like to see Pert move away now. Like he's rocked him with a big right hand. I'd like to see him step away and throw some more punches.
Yes, both men landing the knees there. Nice little short left hand from Musilis. He's still dangerous, but it's the combination work that he gets in reply. You saw that. Beautiful left hand from Musilis, but look at the reply.
A left-right followed by a kick. He's not throwing one punches, he's throwing consistently combos followed up with the kick at the end, and that's what is doing the damage to Musilis' leg.
He's got the answers. I mean, when you're asked questions, you either find the answers or you don't, and this is the problem. When Musilis has asked him questions, Kieran Pert has found the answers quite dramatically. And again, another dynamic 3 minutes to come, I think. It's that lead leg, he chops away at it, as you said.
He is chopping away, he's really causing some damage to that knee. Surprised that Musilis is actually so bouncy on his feet still.
Yes, he needs to check, well, he needed to check earlier those kicks from Pert. There hasn't been enough checking of those kicks from him. But there's where he's dangerous, that big right hand. But again, Pert just chops away at the lead leg immediately in reply.
Again, we keep seeing it. No matter what combo Pert throws, he finishes it off with that leg kick. And it's just doing the job, you know. When something's working, why change it? So he's just repeating.
That's right. And that leg, he felt that this time. Musilis, the first time he winced with pain from the leg shot. Looks to his corner for inspiration. Now he's looking to check the kicks. And Pert will continue. There's no need to change. He'll chop away at that leg again, inside and outside, because Musilis is trying to protect it now.
Yeah,
there it goes. That was bound to come. He'd been working on that leg, George, and that was textbook timing.
Yeah, as you can see there, he's not got long left on that leg. His corner's telling him to switch stance, but...
Oh, he takes the other leg now as well. Musilis needs a big punch counter out of nowhere here to really turn this around. Both legs have been battered here now.
The paramedics checking his leg is okay to continue. I think there's a problem with the ankle or the foot of Musilis.
He has taken some punishment there, taken off his feet with the last 2 kicks.
It's a little bit of a sad way to end this fight, considering it was so entertaining.
That's right. Well, I don't know what the medics are saying. Let's give them time, but I think you're right, George. I think they're saying there's a lot of damage there. As I said, those last 2 kicks took him clean off his feet. Perfect timing, technique. Masterclass from Kieran Pert here tonight, but he is going to be able to continue, and I think he's going to have to look for that one right hand that ends this. What a gutsy performance.
What a warrior for continuing to take this fight on. And look at that, as we're putting him down and we're saying that he probably shouldn't be in this fight, he comes back and does that, but same again. Leg kick followed up by flying knee there as Musilis was on the way to the floor. He hasn't got a count, but it's carrying on. And Pert is just punishing the leg, you know. There's so much damage there, he's just going to continue punishing it.
And do you know what? He doesn't need the clinch in these knees, he just needs to keep chopping at the tree.
Exactly that. He just needs to stay at his range. And there he's just landed a punch straight on the nose.
Musilis is one tough man.
He certainly is, Any other man would not be still in there. They would pull out at any given opportunity.
And again, Pert chopping at those legs, and Musilis somehow managing to stay on his feet. You want him to finish the fight now. You want him to be there at the end of this round.
Yeah, without doubt, this fight has been so entertaining. I wouldn't want it to finish on such an anticlimax. But he throws a head kick, and that could have caused Pert some troubles.
So Pert has stuck to a very good game plan here, but there's the right hand. That was the danger. Musilis needs to bring one out like that.
But as you say, Pert, I'm not quite sure why Pert would be clinching at this stage. He seems to have Musilis in so much trouble, but yet he's still initiating clinches. I wouldn't be having none of that.
No, I'd be chopping at those legs again. He's had such success with it. He just chop away at it, but what a great fight. What a gutsy performance from Musilis. I think there's only one way this fight's going to go, but wow, that man is tough.
Yeah, there's only one way it's going to go, but what a gutsy performance. What a warrior.
Ladies and gentlemen, as always tonight, what a great fight. Please, let's hear it for both of these warriors in the ring. But we do have a unanimous decision. Your judges in favour of the red corner, Kieran Pert.